Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, we visited the Sororal statues in Satoral Marsh, spoke to the Hyantia here, and, in reclaiming the capital of Alchemoth, put many of their friends and family to rest to save them from what they had become. This time, we have done all we can do in the way of reclaiming Alchemoth for the time being. We are going to need to be stronger if we're going to make more progress on that. So, for now, we are going to be going back to Colony 9, and in the process, I would like to actually redo some of our equipment on the party because it's been a while and we got some really good items last time. But, if we're going to redo our equipment, I think I want to make Shulk a brand new weapon by visiting Vinaya. And in order to do that, we need to hunt the Frost Nebula that appear right by the Sororal statues at nighttime in the fog. See? I actually did have some rhyme and reason for beginning this video in Satoral Marsh, even though it's primarily going to be in Colony 9. See? I think about things, sometimes, and I don't explain how it makes sense until, like, a minute in. Yeah. Oh, whoa! I was intending to just cut the rest of that fight, but Melia, with her doing, like, 12 billion damage per hit, no problem at all. And wow, it actually dropped the item we needed right off the bat, the Glacier Element. So that is only one of 3 items we need for the quest Replica Monado 3. In case you forgot, we did get this quest a while ago when we first entered the Bionis chest, though, so this has been a quest we've had with us for a long time. The second of the 3 items we need to get is over in Tephra Cave. We need to go to the Forgotten Cave. We've never been there before, though, so how would we get there? We need to go to the Heavenly Window. Why such a negative tone? Well, there are ruthlessly powerful enemies around here, such as that false El Buniv that is level 93. Well, what we need to do is, we need to run right past them, drop down into this hole, and that will take us to a new area that we have never been to before. This is such Forgotten Cave. In this area, you will find some Dorsare lizards, though, but what we really want is the Femunny Wisp. I never realized how ridiculous that enemy name sounds until saying it aloud. The Femunny Wisp. Femini. Femini sounds like some kind of, like, rival movement to feminism that, like, has a different set of beliefs or something like that. I don't know. That's really all that comes to mind right here, because it's such a weird-sounding name. It just, like, I guess maybe, like, it's, feminine equivalent to the currency in Kingdom Hearts. I have no idea. I'm just being a dork at this point. I'm just gonna shut up while I kill these things and get the items that we need. Moo! We are done here. That looks so awesome from this low angle. Got a wisp sunbeat. Apparently I have a lisp sunbeat in my throat because I could not say that. And I cannot get back up this ledge without falling down that hole again. I should go get those chests. They probably do have things we need for quests later because I do know what's coming up and I think we do need to kill those lizards in order to do that. Let's go back to the Heavenly Window as much as I don't want to. They both had quality skins, nothing of value in the way of side questing. The very last item, the Hawk's Daylight Spur. You can get that by hunting Hawkses over on Ragwell Lake in Bionis Lake, and that is no trouble at all, but you know me, I'm a fan of trading, and I invited Gerald to Colony 6, and I get to reap the rewards of doing so, because I have done that. I am speaking very redundantly, but I don't really care. She does... What? What? She... Okay, I hope I'm remembering this right, or I'm about to look really stupid, but maybe I need to overtrade for this? Let's try that. You're letting me have this? I just kind of gave you something dealing with telepathy. I think that'd be kind of offensive, but well, whatever makes you happy. Yes! You gave me the Hawk's Daylight Spur. I wasn't crazy. And with that done, we now go to the building they call Junks. You can talk to Vinaya absolutely any map that Junks appears in order to do this. We give her the materials, she gets to work, and after slaving through the night in this driving rain, what do we get? I have finished. The Monado Abyss has been designed for strong attack power. The heavy materials used give it high maximum attack power. Damage is somewhat unfocused, but it has immense strength. Or rather, it would if it weren't for the auto-attack damage glitch. At least I'm assuming that's what she's saying here. We get a pretty minuscule amount of experience for how late in the game we are. If Ricky got a level up there, that would have been pretty funny, though. And with that, I think I now just want to switch around our equipment. Let's take a look at this new Monado first. That's not the character that can equip the Monado as much as I bet he wishes he could. As a reminder, I currently use the Monado Rudra as my main weapon. It specializes in minimum auto attack damage and thus has a very small damage range. The Minato Abyss specializes in maximum damage range, and I've already gone over the glitch that makes it so that you only do up to 100 more damage than your minimum. So as a result, that other stat of maximum auto attack damage is worthless. What is not worthless is that it has a base chance of 20% critical hits, whereas the others only have 10 or 15. This can definitely be helpful, so you might want to use it for that reason, as you will build up chain attacks from doing critical hits a lot, but I don't foresee this being my main weapon for long. I just kind of want to use it just for the sake of using it a little bit, because I did go out of my way to obtain it. It does look cool, though. That light blue and black color scheme makes it like some kind of poetic mix of the day and night skies. I'm just really starting to sound dumb and trying to sound poetic. Let me just change my dang weapons around. I don't feel it overly necessary to go over in great detail why I chose the equipment that I chose for everyone, because we all know what these effects do and why you'd want to have the characters equipped that way, so Shulk is outfitted to deal a lot of critical hits, but his fashion sense is awful. Dunban looks like Johnny Depp if he was half robot. Charla actually doesn't look too ridiculous this time around, and her setup's a little less hodgepodgey than I usually am with her. Ryan had a truck installed on his chest, and it has dual exhaust pipes. He's that awesome. Ricky looks pretty much the same and has very similar effects to what he had before. He's just kind of outfitted to be a heavy armor type tank. Melia, I decided to give her Ether Burst as her staff. I'm kind of sad I'm not using the Empress Rod anymore, because I really do like having that on her. But yeah, just outfitted her for high damage because it's typically what you would want on her. Fiora has an equally terrible fashion sense compared to Shulk, but at least she has the excuse of being a robot. So we have some agility up gems on her, so she has that maxed out. She has some pretty good haste as well. In fact, her haste is maxed out. I don't know what I mean, pretty good. I also have her on double attack, so she's good at drawing aggro and dodging attacks. That's mainly how I wanted to outfit her. She has initial tension 5, so she can still do final cross easily, all that good stuff. But the main piece de resistance are these, the Sedna drones. We got these a video or two ago. These are a big deal because they have Sword Drones 10 as their talent art. You know how much I love sword drones. I'm looking very forward to using this. So with that done, I think next I want to upgrade the arts on the characters a little bit. Unfortunately, I have not gotten as many level 10 art books as I would have hoped to have gotten, so I might have a lot of unspent AP, but I think it is high time that we update our arts a little bit, at least as much as we can on the arts that are capable of being leveled up. I don't really have much to spend Fiora's AP on, so I think I'll just go for second gear. This will be most helpful when playing as her, of course. Not really so helpful on the AI, but I think I'll still go for it. You know, less cooldown time. I might get to use it a couple times in a unique monster fight or something. Helpful enough, I guess. Melia's got just barely short of 100,000 unspent AP, so I think I'm going to go for Summon Ice, as I am a big fan of her damage over time. And because I have nothing else to really spend it on right now, I guess I'll upgrade Spear Break. This'll make the effect time of Slow a little bit longer, but other than that, not really something I use all that much for damage. I mostly use it just to set up for Starlight Kick. Ricky's a bit of a different story. I've had the ability to buy some art books for him for a little while now that I just hadn't bought yet from simply not needing them. But in Frontier Village over by the Sacred Altar, I bought You Can Do It, Roly Poly, and Lurgy. Would have been nice to get level 10 art books for these, but I guess luck just wasn't on my side. Other than that, I guess I could teach Fiora this art book for the healing energy, even though I don't use it just because I have it. As you would guess, I'm going to level up the arts that I just bought art books for. We can get Lurgy all the way up to level 7 now. We'll get Roly Poly up to level 7 as well. I know not everyone really likes this art, and I am just reducing the cooldown time for what's essentially a luck-based event, but it's been very kind to me over the years, and I do just like it more than most people do. I know a lot of people were kind of questioning how much I like Say Sorry, but like I said, I do like it for how much damage it can do during a chain attack with how many debuffs Ricky in particular is able to inflict. Kind of bad on the AI though, like I said before. In the Ether Mine Drainage Control Room, I bought these art books as well. 3 of them for Ryan, 1 of them for Charlotte, just because I feel like these would be good to have. And of course, unabashedly leveling up Shield Bash. Go for Bone Upper and Dive Sabat as well. We'll level up Heal Round, as it is Charla's party healing move, and of course that is kind of what you would want on her. And sure, why not? Even though I rarely get up the instant death, I do like to inflict break in days with Charla, so I think I'll go for level 10 Metal Blast, or level 9 because she barely was short of being able to afford it. Kind Shopping Street also has the level 7 art book for Heat Haze, one of my favorite auras. Was really hoping to get a level 10 art book for that by now. I don't know what enemy drops it, so I might just not have been fighting the right enemies, but I guess I have a level 7 now. And as such, I am going to spam the crap out of leveling this up, but that doesn't really change the fact that Dunban has a lot of unspent AP, and it's odd because a lot of the arts on him that I use are already level 7. Actually, I don't think he has any level 10s though, but he does have quite a few level 7s. I just don't really have a lot to spend it on that I would personally use. And Shulk, let's level up your light heal up to level 10. Let's also do the same for Slit Edge. It'll give us more cooldown time on that. Wow, actually, he might be able to almost constantly have defense down on the enemy once it's done. Actually, no, he will be able to because his cooldown time is going to be less than his effect time on this now. Wow, not bad. I don't think I need any Minato Shield or really any other Minato art. I have Buster at level 10 already. Shield is at level 9. I might regret not having that at level 10 in the near future, but I can get up to 15,000 AP again, no problem, just doing side questing. I don't need more Purge, don't need more Eater. I don't really think, well, you know what? No, let's do armor up one more time, just up to 55% resistance from damage. Other than that, I don't think I need anything else on him. As for skill branches, Fiora maxed out Daring. I'm gonna switch over to Zeal. Millie is maxed out and everything, so I'll just keep her on Honesty. Ryan's maxed out and everything, so I'll give him Spirit, as that has Strength up 100. And the rest of my party didn't need any skill branch changes at all. That's all I wanted to do in the way of preparing the party for the road ahead, so we are off to Colony 9. Ah! Do you hear that advertisement? That audio ad started playing in a tab in my browser that I had on XenoWiki to check something really quick. And because there's a speaker at my computer behind me, I thought that was somebody in my house that walked up behind me and started talking when all the doors are locked. Well, there go my man points for the day. Anyway, heading off to Colony 9 because we've done all the preparations I want to do for the road ahead. I want to first go to the Cylinder Hangar. We are here overlooking the colony, and we have a heart-to-heart that we can view, so how about we do that, kicking things off here in the colony as we come home. Ancient Wreckage. I love these Ryan and Melia moments, they are so funny. So Melia recognizes this as a Hyantia ship. How could I not? This is an Alchemoth trading ship. It would have been used to transport ether cylinders. What? So you're saying this is a Hyantia ship? I am saying exactly that. Do you not recognize the design? You saw many similar ships in Alchemoth. I don't know, we were a bit tied up. Or thrown into a prison. Yeah, true, you were rather preoccupied. In any case, I can't help but wonder. Oh, wow, Melia was the oh, you could choose an option with Melia. You can now choose one with Ryan. This is one of very few times that this happens. If there were any survivors, is what we want to answer. Yes, precisely. It is possible that one or more people survived the crash. But it would have been a tall order for them to get back to Alchemoth. It's a long trip, that's for sure. And if they were Hyantia, they'd stick out like a sore thumb. They would be easy prey for monsters. The ship must have crashed here a very long time ago. But even the Hyantia of old should not have come here. They should have known better. This sounds pretty complicated, but I can tell you're upset. How about we give these guys a break, whoever they were? You are getting to know me well. I do say some harsh things. And yes, perhaps it is to mask my own distress. I am grateful for your presence, Ryan. Without you here by my side, I fear I would be far more upset. Oh, great! I was just gonna ask if there was anything I could do. Do not act so surprised, Ryan. You know full well that you've cheered me up. Was that not why you came over and spoke to me in the first place? I could see why Shulk holds you in such high regard. Wait, hang on! What was that part about why I came over in the first place? Even if you figure out stuff like that, you're not meant to say it. I mean, right. Let's get out of here. You know, you still look like a silly brute, even when you blush. Perhaps it might be advisable to stop doing so? Now, let's rejoin the others. Thank you for all your help, Ryan. That's nice. Someone actually looking out for Melia in the party. I mean, Of all the people to do so, it would seem pretty unlikely to be Ryan, but I'm a fan. I really am. Melia and Ryan's character interactions are some of the best. Maybe not quite up there with Ryan and Ricky, but still pretty darn good. So, with that heart-to-heart finished, how about we go home, and return to the colony, and see what's changed about it since we were last here? Our first stop in the hometown today is going to be Gemman Stall. We're not going there to accept a new quest, but rather to finish up selling from a long time ago. Think back to around, say, episode 30. There were these two girls named Paula and Nairine. One idolized Shulk, and the other was enamored with Ryan. Well, they were feuding over who was better and could not be friends any longer, so they wanted to see if two girls could be just as good of friends as Shulk and Ryan are. Now that we have really high affinity in the party between two females, Melly and Charlotte in this case, they will now make up and quit feuding. We're big girls now that we shouldn't keep arguing. I've made up my mind. I'm going to make up with Nairine right away. She says I've in the same block of text. I wonder if that's a typo or if that's just child dialect. We're gonna be like best friends forever. Well, while they're joining the Best Friends Forever Club, we gotta go over to Nairine and make sure that she is willing to make up as well. This side quest took us so long to complete. I think this is the longest count of videos that I've gone without bringing something up that I was intending to go back and complete later. But getting that affinity up does take a while. You need to speak to Shulk. Just when I think we are all done here, they throw some other arbitrary objective into my face, being just like, no, you didn't have the right party member. You gotta talk to her again. You think you're done? No, you're not. Finally, Paula's changed her mind. Now we can get back to hanging with each other again. Or hanging out with each other again. We get a whopping 200 gold for something that took, what, 80 episodes to complete? I mean, I don't know if they intended for you to finish this early game, but you don't have two female party members until Melia joins. That's in Makita Forest, and it takes a while to get affinity up between her and Charlotte, and Fiora doesn't join until really far into the adventure. But either way, we're all done there, and by coincidence, our next side quest is with Nira, right here. Let's talk to him. Moritz, Lucas, wait for Nira. Oh, wait, never mind. It was Moritz that had this quest. If you remember early game, we helped Nira, who was socially awkward, to become friends with these two Homs right here. One of the very first side quests we did, actually. Whoa, you're huge! I think that's probably what I'd say if I walked up to Ryan in the street, too. I got something I need to ask ya! You're lively as usual. What's up this time? I knew you'd be the one to ask. Always the helpful one you are. Like a big, friendly Armu. Hey, come on, kid. Enough of the banter, all right? Fine, if you say so. I want you to get me the friendship tokens. Friendship tokens? What are they? What, you never heard of them? Everyone in Colony 9 knows them. Arachno Silks, Lizard Moon Jewels, and Bunniv Clubs! Now I remember. I collected them when I was little. I knew it, so you do know about them. Of course, you collect them and share them with your friends. They say it means you'll be friends forever. It gives you the sense of, what's the word? Camaraderie! I collected them with Shulk. Yeah, they're the ones. Can you get them for me? I want us three to be best friends. We have friendship tokens, not to be confused with a token of friendship, another side quest that involved primarily Ryan and Shulk, but yeah. We have to collect the friendship tokens to symbolize eternal friendship and give them to the children. Now, I consider this the most ludicrous side quest in all of Xenoblade Chronicles. It is so ridiculous. So far, it doesn't really sound too bad. You know, you're just kind of going around getting these items for these kids so they can be friends. Oh, wait, what? Go back. I want to see what he said. Can you keep up with Rhine time, Fiora? That's another instance of him saying Rhine time. I actually didn't know about that one. So great when you see things like that for the first time. But anyway, those items that we need to get. We need to go to Tephra Cave. This side quest expects me to believe that children in Colony 9, by tradition, go into this area of Tephra Cave that only opened after the Bionis moved and defeat level 93 enemies to obtain what they have on them. Yeah! This side quest is utterly ridiculous. It is like, and these Bunniv clubs that we're obtaining from these false cell Bunnivs, there's no other way to obtain them. The weakest possible enemy that drops this thing is level 91. Not only that, but nobody trades this item. I don't think we were necessary to save this dang world when Zanza created a whole race of Chuck Norrises. I mean, really? This is the tradition, and Ryan even says that him and Shulk did this as a child, and they remember it fondly. What? It's like... I don't believe this for a second. This is the most ludicrous plot for a side quest I have ever seen. Come on, Rhine. Light heal Fiora. She needs it. Sure. Fiora, you have max tension. Go for the final cross. At least you'll topple it. Okay, I was about to say, if it resisted that, that would have been crazy. Well, it's Rhine time! And Shulk, you can go for the Shake Your Edge, ×2. Boom! And Fiora, you have Cross Impact. This is awesome! I didn't even really need to top block it at this point, it's dead. I like how I said that and then I messed up. But there we go. See what we get. Got the Bunniv Club. We need to get 4 of these things. So, in addition to everything I have already said, it is traditional for small children in Colony 9 to do this 4 times. Whoa! Damn! One of those Bunnivs dropped both Mind Blast and Headshot level 10 art books. I already have Headshot, but I don't have Mind Blast. When I was just saying I wanted to have some art books for Melia so I could level up some really good stuff on her, damn. Ask and you shall receive. Let's do that right off the bat. Don't need Headshot. Mind Blast, there we go. Leveling that up to level 8, and to level 9, and I don't have enough for level 10. I can't quite feel so pompous about my Mind Blast, but I still leveled it up, damn it. After you have those 4 Bunniv clubs, you just want to jump down this hole that we went down earlier, because once you go down the hole, you have these Dorsare lizards. In fact, I was actually right earlier when saying that I probably should have checked those chests because they would have dropped something in the way of quests. These are indeed what we need to kill. The items that they drop for this side quest, though, you can trade with Pepino or Rosemary in Colony 9 for them if they stayed behind and haven't moved to Colony 6 yet, but that's just the thing. In my playthrough right here, they have both already moved on to Colony 6, so there is no one left to trade them, and thus I need to kill these enemies. Oh. Well. Wait, can't keep him down. Got an achievement for that kill. Awesome. Melia, you should get maimed more often, which is exactly what the writers of this story said.
I'm gonna go all out.
Because I can totally believe that. Kill that. And whoa, gold chest. If I'm gonna get another level 10 art book right here, that would be about the most incredible thing in the world. Oh, I got a chain attack during this? Okay, I was gonna cut the rest of that fight, but you know what? No, ×3 sword drones, 10, go! Look at that. 5,000 damage per hit. That's 10 hits. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, let's see here. Got a silver chest that has the Lizard Moon Jewel, which is what we need. And the gold chest. Are you gonna be kind to me? Say sorry in second gear. Wow. Don't really use say sorry anymore, and I already had second gear, but not complaining. Got some Rondine shoes with a slot on them as well. Not bad pieces of equipment either. Should also mention that if you go up the slope right over by this body of water, you can find some lower level alternatives for those Bunnivs that will drop the Bunniv clubs that you need, and you'll also find an Ether Crystal deposit that we've never gone to before. Wait, Bunnit combo? You can't do a Bunnit combo, you're a Bunniv! Cleared out the enemies in here, and, you know, this is just another one of those level 5... I only got 1 crystal? Wow, what a ripoff. So much for late game Ether Crystal deposits being better. Screw that, I'm going back to friggin' Judicious Bunitzel. Your name is Bunitzel. Also worth mentioning that right where those lizards were, should we actually go down this path instead of jumping down the ledge? I believe this will loop us around. Yes, indeed it will. This takes you to the Tephra Cavern, one of the very first locations we visited in Tephra Cave. We were here a few videos ago when I pointed out that the heavenly window actually shines down through this place, so yeah. Yet even more ways this place is interconnected. Got everything you asked for. This better not have been some kind of prank. Now us 3 are gonna be friends forever. Glad you like him, kid. By the way, surely 3 lots of each item is good enough. Why'd you want 4? You're strong, but you ain't bright. Respect your elders, kid. And you're getting forgetting one thing. Shulk does my thinking for me. I did forget. But surely you can figure out what the extra set's for. No idea. Rhine, it's for you. You went through all the trouble of getting the things for us. You're our friend and all. Oh man, they're for me? I'm getting this warm, fuzzy feeling inside. You're a good kid, I'll admit it. Ain't I just? Come play with us sometime. You're always welcome. You got it, kid. And you can't break a promise. That's no way to show off your camaraderie or whatever it was. For doing that, we get the key item Friendship Tokens as a commemoration of Ryan becoming friends with these three. We also get an AP up 5 gem, definitely good. The little bit of pocket change they had, some good experience, but that's not all. We also get Ryan's Camaraderie skill branch unlocked. Let's take a look at that. Camaraderie improves something you would have expected to be on Ryan pretty much from the beginning. 5 points of physical defense. This will give him the skills. Ties of Friendship increases the chance of a chain link by 5%. That means that you have a higher chance of getting another tag in a chain attack. Shoulder to Shoulder heals a party after a chain attack 10% of max HP. Flying Start. Battlestar Affinity grants a haste buff to the party. Gives you a 100% activation rate, 15% effect for 30 seconds. Solitary Fight grants strength up when a party member is incapacitated. That is 25% increase for 15 seconds. And Ryan's final skill, Friends Forever. Boosts affinity gained when encouraging an ally by 30 points. Keep in mind that 30 is the equivalent of getting like triple hearts whenever you're gifting an item, so that is a massive increase. Let's do that. Of course I want to do that because I am wasting AP by just, SP by having these equipped though, so I might as well switch over to it now that I can. With that done, we have done every side quest I wanted to take care of for today in Colony 9. But are we done? Well, a lot of these side quest heavy videos have had 2 heart-to-hearts lately, so how about we see what we can view? So guys, there's a heart-to-heart that we can view. You wanna know where it is? Agora Shore! Hey, at least when we swim over there we can see Fiora pretending to be a shark. To be fair, that's what I'd do if I had wings on my back. As of recording this video, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D has not been released in North America yet. If they changed anything about this game, I hope they added a friggin' skip travel point to Agora Shore. Would you do that for me, please? You have to go here so often and there's no way to skip travel to it. Anyway, heart to heart, overlooking the colony. Silly heart to heart title, that's what the other one should have been called. What's up, Charla? I look at the colony and all I can think of is how things used to be. Back when you lived in Colony 6, you mean? Before all this happened? Yeah. I think about what Colony 6 was like back then, and then I remember the state it's in now, and it breaks my heart. Do you want to go back there? If you went back, you could help out with the reconstruction. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about it, but I can't. Not right now. Why not? All the survivors from the camp would love to see you again. I just feel like it's not time yet. We still have battles to fight. How can I even think about going home and living a peaceful life? Don't be so hard on yourself. Everyone deserves a break sometimes, you especially. Otherwise, you'll keel over from all the stress. You're right, of course. I can't do everything on my own. Now you're getting it. What would you do without me? You do make me smile, Ryan. I have to know. Would you be angry right now if I hadn't agreed with you? Of course I'd be angry. We're friends, aren't we? Oh, I see. You'd be angry. As a friend. I mean, well, not just because we're friends. Why are you laughing? Oh, no reason. I never stay sad when I'm around you. I'm glad I met you, Ryan. That went way over my head, but whatever. I'm happy too. Aww, we all ship it so hard. And as we saw like 10 episodes ago now, it is canon. So, that is everything I wanted to do in Colony 9. We're all done here, overlooking our hometown. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we're gonna be going off to, believe it or not, talk to some more Hyantia now that we are higher leveled and we've done some things around the colony. See you guys then.